Good morning everybody, welcome to another stretch mobility session from Graham at Field of Fitness. I hope you guys are all tuned in and ready to get nice and stretched, whether it be in your living room, your lounge, anywhere in the house, even maybe later in the garden, enjoy this lovely weather. So important to keep ourselves stretched, keep ourselves mobile. For those who are doing Dan and Craig's sessions, you probably have a little bit of stiffness or DOMS in the body. So again, a great way to start the morning and stretch out that body. We're going to start, as you know, upper body down to lower body, unlock the whole spine. It's all about keeping that spine flexible, allowing the body to move greater range around the spine. Right, so let's all start. We're going to start with soft knees, nice neutral chin and neck, shoulders are relaxed. We're going to go to those shoulder shrugs. Again, shoulder shrugs, just warming up that rotator. Again, visualize a nice big circle, drawing shoulder blades together with the back, down through your arms. Nice slow rotations. Again, be very mindful of neck and chin. You're not pushing your neck out as you're rotating back. Nice and neutral through the chin and neck. Again, remember the breathing. Breathing vitally important when stretching the body. It just allows the body to relax and therefore a deeper stretch. And let's go forward. So again, a gentle rotation forward, more draw shoulders down through the armpits and together at the back. Again, nice, slow rotations, circular movements, working through the rotator. We've all just woken up, so the body might be feeling a little bit stiff. So again, just go slowly with control and nice breathing. Think about your movement. One more. And relax. Great. Okay, so we're going to go into the shoulders, rhomboids, upper body, always a very stiff area, lots of tension through the shoulders generally, especially in these times. So let's just soften the knees. We're going to lock one elbow out, hand in front, long arm drawn across the body gently to start with. Draw down into those armpits, bend your knees, and you're going to tilt away from the shoulder. Again, as you tilt, push that hip to the opposite wall, pull that locked arm into the torso. You're going to now think about that shoulder. As you're pulling in, push the tip of your shoulder away from you. As mentioned before, no rotation through the movement. Your hips and shoulders are straight, and you're pull pushing. Open up that rotator cuff, ball and socket joint. In this position, think about your ribs. So long arms locked in, down into the armpit, tilt away, push the hip to the opposite wall ever so slightly more, and open up the ribs. So really extend your rib cage to the opposite wall. Head is in line with spine, of course. And release. Good. Let's go to the other side. Nice long arm, locked in at the elbow. Soft knees. Fist in front of that elbow and a gentle pull across the body. Down into that armpit. Bend your knees. Tilt away, head with spine. As you're pulling into the torso, you are pushing away from the body. Again, you're opening up the delts and you're stretching that ball and socket joint. Hold. Head in line with spine. Shift the hip bone ever so slightly more to the opposite wall. Think about ribs. Push your ribs to the opposite wall. Open up the diaphragm. And stretch all those muscles along the ribs, intercostals. Okay. Let's go into those neck muscles. Nice gentle stretching through the neck muscles. Do not pull too hard. Always think about that release. Nice and slow on the release. So chin goes onto chest, soft knees. We're taking right hand onto the opposite side of the head. And we are gently pulling across the body. Chin stays down. Opposite shoulder, arm and hand, nice and limp and relaxed. Get your breathing going. We've just woken up, I know, but just get that breathing going through the nose. Out through the mouth. So important we get breathing in. A few more seconds. When we release again, as mentioned, bring that head back slowly and gently back to your midline. Chin goes down. Let's get your left hand on the opposite side of the head and a gentle pull across the body. Chin stays down. Knees are soft. Shoulder, arm and hand nice and relaxed. Work on that breathing. Don't pull too hard. A few more seconds. And we release. Gently bring it back to midline. Great. We're going to go neck still, base of the head. We're going to mesh our hands in. We're going to soften our knees, chin on chest, hands go just above the crown of the head. And the first thing we're going to do is just drop the elbows. Just relax your elbows. Slight stretch to that back end of the neck. Just initiating stretch. Once you've got that initiated stretch, just suck belly button to spine, round your mid back, keep your knees soft, and gently pull the base of the head. Don't go too far down. Pause, hold. Nice breathing. Just remember, as we release, gently bring the head back up to start point. We release those hands and gently bring the head up. Excellent. Good. Back to intercostals. Always very tight over the body. Takes quite a bit of work to loosen these intercostals. So let's start left hand on hip, soft knees, take your right hand and drive across the body. Head in line with the spine. Keep pushing with the palm of the hand. Keep extending hip bone to the opposite wall. You need to feel that stretch through the rib cage. Big breathing. Get lots of muscles being stretched. Keep pushing with the palm. Open up the ribs. And release. Good. Other side. Right hand on hip. Soft knees. Drive across the body with the left arm. Push. Open up those ribs. Stretch the intercostals. Head with spine. Breathe into it. A few more seconds. And release. Excellent. Good. Right, we're going back to those shoulder blades. So we're going to mesh those hands in behind you. Soft knees. You pull your shoulder blades back and down. Keep the chin up initially. Pull those hands up to the ceiling, hard as you can. Chin goes onto your chest. You slowly start to drop through the front of the body, looking in between your legs to the wall behind you. Pulling your hands to the opposite wall. Keep pulling. Keep those hands meshed in. Keep your knees soft. Keep breathing. Very tight here in the body, stretching those front delts, opening up the chest muscle. We're going to release our hands gently and we're going to squeeze our bum and brace our abs as we stand up. Don't just stand up through the lower back. Make sure you squeeze your bum muscles. Okay, good. Right, we're going to go to a bit of mobilization. It's a shoulder mobilization. Very important we keep our shoulders nice and mobile. Keep the body producing that synovial joint fluid, that lubricating fluid we need. So let's start left arm, soft knees. Keep your shoulders straight, nice big circular movements. Dip through your knees if you can. Bit of rhythmical flow. Again, allow the arm to go down through the armpits. Nice breathing through the movement. Hopefully 10. We go 10 back, open up the hand, lead with the little finger. Grab the air behind you. Again, let the arm go. Down through the movement. Swing it through the armpit. Grab the air behind. External rotation of the hand. And relax. Good. Let's go the other way. Right, forward we go. Dip through the knees. free flowing movement. Nice big circular movements. Big breathing. Mobilizing through the shoulder. We go back 10, external rotation of the hand, grab the air behind you. Keep your shoulders straight, so no rotating through the core. Nice straight movement. 9 and 10. Great. Okay. We're going to go into the spine. So we've just warmed up those shoulders. We'll start to unlock that spine from the head down to the coccyx. Nice soft knees, wrap rounds. So gentle to start. Head, hips, eyes follow rotation. Arms wrap. Weights in heels. Roughly 20. Again, just slowly working up all those muscles along the vertebra. As mentioned many times before, the spine and rotation are best friends. Nice controlled rotation to start. Keep breathing through a couple more. And relax. Try more of a controlled rotation, soft knees, arms are up, elbows wide. Just drop down into your armpits. And we're going to drive elbow to spine. Hips stay still, head stay still. Only part of the body that's moving is your trunk, midsection. Again, you're rotating through mid-back, aiming at loosening up the hinge, drawing elbow to spine. Nice breathing. Couple more. 2, 1, and relax. Excellent. Right, 5 controlled roll downs. Roll down. Multifunctional mobility stretch. For those who've been tuning into all my sessions, you should be getting used to this movement. Should be identifying these movements by now. Big breath in, chin to chest, hands run along the quads till they drop past the knees. Drop to the floor. Your knees are slightly bent. Those hammies stretch to start with. Big breath in, breathe out as you roll that spine up to the ceiling. Shoulders, head, chin. Let's go again, big breath in, chin to chest, hand runs down the quads, past the knees, drop to floor. Big breath at floor. Exhale as you hang through the mid-back. Slowly up, always slowly up. Shoulders, head, chin. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hang at the floor. Feel those hammies stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Head, arms, hands are limp and relaxed. 2 more. Chin to chest, hands run along the quads. Past the knees, drop to floor. Big breath in. Breathe out. Slowly articulate spine up. And let's go 1 more. Breathe in. Chin to chest, run along the quads, past the knees, and we drop to the floor. Big breath in at the floor, and articulate spine up. Head, arms, hands, relaxed and limp. And release. Right, well done guys. Grab some water. We're going to go to our backs. We're going to go to that elongated position. So nice and long, point your toes to the wall, reach with the arms to the wall behind, couple of big diaphragmatic breaths, so diaphragmatic nose to mouth, pressure on the ribs, ribs are expanding, flooding your body with oxygen. Breathe in, and out, keep pointing your toes, keep reaching to the wall. More. As much oxygen in through the nose, out through the mouth. 1 more. And release. Arms come down, palms face up, neck, chin, shoulders neutral. Heels under the bum, knees together, feet together, and we go rotation. Legs rotating forward, no push through movement. Shoulders stay imprinted. Working through lumbar. Very tight area of the body. Start to rotate head opposite direction to the knees. Again, breathe through it. Roughly 20. Corkscrew effect from the neck all the way down to coccyx. Keep rotating, keep breathing. Couple more. Staying with rotation, we widen those feet. Toes are splayed, feet are wide of the shoulders. Stay in that position with the neck and chin and shoulders. Keep rotating. Knees drop in between the hip now. Start to go with the neck again. Opposite direction to the rotation of the legs. No pushing of that knee, just gently rotate through lower back. Breathe. Couple more. And last one. Well done. Right imprint, knees to chest, shoulders to floor, neutral neck and chin. As you pull in, your back should feel flat onto the mat. Start to pull, start to rock from side to side. If you rock right, push into left. If you rock left, push into your right hip. Pull, push, alternating, rock and roll. Breathe. Back should be feeling flat, you're not pulling your tailbone off the ground. Keep imprinting that spine. Couple more. Breathe. Right, drop those feet shoulder width across. We're going to go into bridge. Stretching your spine out, a longitudinal stretch through that spine, creating space. Again, palm face up, shoulders relax, head and chin neutral. Big breath in at the bottom, push your heels, squeeze your bum, peel that spine off the floor. Come into a nice high extension, pause, big breath in, belly button to spine, and round that back slowly down to the ground. Big breath in before you start. Breathe out, peel it up. Nice and slow. Stop at the top. Pause. Big breath in. Articulation of spine down to mat. Disc by disc finds the mat individually. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in at the top. And breathe out. Rounding spine to floor. C curve. Keep it going. Bring your button to spine. Push that spine into the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Always looking for that natural curve of the spine. Peel it up. Breathe in, articulate it down. Again, be mindful of your chin and neck in this movement. Neutral. Last one. Breathe in and round that spine down to the floor. Vertebra by vertebra. And relax. Great. Back to imprint. Knees to chest, coccyx to floor. Pull, push, alternating rock and roll. Starting to loosen that spine up. Get you ready for the day. Right, drop the feet, shoulder width across. Again, take right ankle over left knee, arms are to the side, palms are up. You're going to rotate right foot to floor. Again, targeting that muscle on top of the hip. Big breath in as we rotate down to the floor. Slight pause, breathe out as we tighten the abs and bring the knee back to midline. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly does it. Turn each side. Keep going. Breathing important. Breathe in as you go wide and down. Breathe out. Contract the core to bring it back. Couple more. Last one. Lovely. Good. Other side. Left over right. Breathe in as left goes down to floor. Breathe out. Tighten abs to bring it back. Targeting the muscle at the top of the hip bone. Chin and neck nice and neutral. Roughly 10. Let's go one more. And breathe out. Back to imprint, as always mentioned, as those hips come off the ground through these movements, we need to reset, shoulders down to mat, neutral chin and neck, pull, push, rock and roll. Always a good idea just to reset the hips and spine after you are lifting the hip away from the floor. Right, good. So let's come up onto all fours, upper thoracic. Again, nice slow controlled movement. We're opening up the chest, we're rotating through the upper part of the spine. Okay, so chest over palms, we do 5 rotations. 6th one, we stay in that thread. Okay, so we're going to right and the left to start, dip through and under the torso, breathe in, reach to the wall, breathe out, reach to the ceiling, breathe in. Again, dip that shoulder, breathe in, breathe out. 2 more. Extend that shoulder right up to the ceiling. Open up the chest. 5th one, reach, reach. 6th one, thread it through. Stay in thread. Lie onto your blade. Opposite arm and hand relax. 2 big breaths diaphragmatically, nose to mouth. Another one. Okay, well done. Let's go other side. Left under right, breathe in, bend that right elbow, drop the body, reach to the wall, breathe out. And in. Okay, again for 5. Drop that shoulder, really reach to the wall, and extend the arm to the ceiling, really reach to the ceiling. 2 more. Sixth one, we thread it, stay in thread, opposite arm, hand relax. Big breath in, as much oxygen in through the nose and out. And another one. And release. Excellent. Right, let's go cat curls. Again, we're working through that spine still. This time, as we did in bridge, it's just the antagonist to the opposite side. Creating space between discs. Chest over palm. Couple of breaths in this movement. Chin onto chest, big breath in before you start. Breathe out as you push your mid back to the ceiling. Tilt your hip bones forwards, a little hip tilt. Still breathing out as you allow bum to go towards the heel. Head stays down through scapula. Don't go all the way. Pause, half that distance. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep tension in mid-back and you gently drop through scapula at start point. Not lower back, scapula. Breathe in and out. Push into that mid-back. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep tension, drop through scap. Again, the stretch goes from shoulder blades, hip tilt, mid-back, lower back as you tilt bum to heel. Pause, breathe in, breathe out. Drop gently through scap. Go again. Tilt, push, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out as we bring it back. And we drop. A couple more. Keep tension. Head stays down. Drop through scap. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push, push, push. Pause. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Excellent. So that stretches from shoulder blades, mid-back. That little hip tilt allows you to get that stretch right down into lumbar. Very importantly, tilt those hips forward before we start that movement. Okay, let's go into intercostals again. Widen those knees, nice V shape. You're going down through the front of the body. Use your fingers to reach to the wall in front. So you drop your head through scapula, push those armpits down to the ground. And we're going to crab gently to the left side. The head stays down, crab across. As we go to the left, gently lean into that right armpit. So shifting the body weight to the right side. Again, ribs, intercostal system. Nice stretch through that area. Big breathing. Let's crab to the right side. Go all the way across. Head stays down. Pushing to the left armpit to shift the body towards the left side. Hold. Head down. Crab to the start point again. Keep your head down, use your fingers to reach to the wall. Push those armpits to the floor. 2 diaphragmatic breaths. Through the nose, out through the mouth. Just relax that body. Okay, brilliant. So, grab some water. We're going to go back up to the back. Stretch it out nice and long. Long arms, long legs. Reach, reach, reach. Point your toes. 2 diaphragmatic breaths, nose to mouth. Pressure on the ribs. Slowly out through the mouth. Oxygen in. Okay, let's take the right knee with both hands. We're pulling that knee into the body, other leg is long and extended. As we pull the knee in, shoulders back and down, neutral chin and neck. Push into the right hip bone. Pull, push. Ball and socket. Stretch the joint out. Breathe into it. Gently bring that right leg across the body, foot goes down opposite the knee onto the floor. Inside hand grabs knee, outside arm round the head into C bend. So reach with this arm, keep pulling the knee down to the floor. Breathe. Open up the whole intercostal system, stretch the top of the hip. Gently bring the knee back to midline, arm comes down. Left side, left knee in, shoulders back and down. Neutral chin and neck. Push gently into the left hip bone. Breathe. Full push. This leg comes across, foot goes down opposite the knee. Inside arm grabs the knee, outside arm. Shift your body into that C position I'm talking about. Pull the knee down, reach with the arm. Breathe into it, lots of muscles being stretched out. Big system on the left side. And gently bring the arm down and knee back to the midline of the body. Imprint, pull, push, shoulders back and down. Alternate, rock and roll. Reset. Breathe. Right, we're going to go into the glutes. Again, 3 great stretches for the glute system. Always a good idea to spend some time stretching the bum muscles out. A lot of us will be housebound in the next up and coming weeks. Keep yourself moving, keep those glutes stretched. Drop feet, right ankle over left knee. Take your right arm through the middle, left arm on the outside, grab your knee. As you pull the leg into the torso, drop your shoulders down, pull into mat. Again, watch that head, chin, and neck. Just be mindful that you're pulling yourself straight, you're not in a funny position. Okay, so feeling that stretch to the right bum cheek, give it a good pull, glute median max. You can take it. Just be careful you're not pulling coccyx off the mat. Coccyx is always flat. Always feel like you flatten out in the lower back. And release. Let's go other side. So left knee into the torso. As you pull, push gently into the left hip bone. Pull, push. Again, chin stays neutral, neck stays neutral, shoulders are pulled down to the ground. Right, let's cross left ankle over right knee. Let's go left hand through, right hand grabs the kneecap. I'm always tighter on my left side. And pull into the body. Okay, breathe into it. Shoulders back and down, neck and chin neutral. I'm sure there's a lot of stiff glutes out there for those who've been following Dan and Craig's HIIT sessions, boot camp sessions. Lots of jump squats. And relax. Right, let's go right knee over left knee, nice tight cross. Arms go underneath, grab the bottom knee, pull the knee into the body, push the bum to the floor. So, piriformis, let's bypass glute median max. Let's get into that stabilizer underneath the glute muscles. Pull and push. Open up the glutes, get into that piriformis, stabilizing muscle. And release. Other side, left over right. Arm underneath, grab your knee, pull into the torso, push your bum to mat, feel your lower back flatten out into the mat. Feel that deep stretch into the left glute. Hold. And gently release. Well done. Right, let's finish with those glutes with a good old pigeon. So we've loosened them up ever so slightly. Now let's get our body weight down through those glute muscles. Again, nice straight arm plank. Get yourself above the palms nice and high. Start right leg sweep in. Left leg goes back into the bum muscles. Hips and shoulders stay in alignment, so nice and straight with each other. Go to elbow. For those who can, go long, head down through scapula. Big breath in. And out, 2 diaphragmatic breaths. Relax the body on top of the glute. And slowly come out. Set yourself up again, straight arm plank, chest over palm. Sweep your left leg in, right leg goes back into the bum. Shoulders and hips are straight in alignment. Elbows and long. Head through scapula. Try and relax your shoulders. Big breathing again. Big system being stretched. The more we breathe into it, the better that stretch becomes. And let's gently come out. Great. Right. Let's come onto our table, go onto the bum muscles. Hip flexors, hamstrings. Arms behind you, feet are nice and wide, weights in heels, toes are up. We're going to go 90-90 hip switch. So we are switching through the hips, knees go down to the floor, shoulders get retracted as you go through the movement. Again, try and drive that knee down to the floor nice and slow. Again, we talk about how tight this area of the body is, hip flexor, quads. Generally, if they're very tight, you're going to have tight lower back. So really good idea to get these areas stretched and lengthened. A couple more. Last one. Good. Right, heels together, nice straight back, 3 movements. Again, always a difficult stretch, this one. You sort of are dictated by your hamstrings, hip flexor, what your lower back is like, how stiff it is, will dictate your movement. Big breath in, either grab the toes or your ankle. You breathe out, slowly down, pull the head to the toes, toes to head, hold. And release, breathe in, breathe out, hold. Breathe in, one more, breathe out, hold. And release. Again, if you're only getting this far, that's fine. Just keep up with the stretch, keep practicing it, and we'll get better over time. Right, we're going to go into those hamstrings, one leg in, one leg out. Before we start with hammies, let's start with Achilles and calf, mobilize, stretch through it, point the toe, pull the toe, point and pull. So plantar flexion is always a push, and as you pull the toe to dorsiflexion, you'll feel that stretch, the calf and Achilles. Get these stretched out before we into hamstring. The glutes are nice and loose. Just allows us to get a better stretch to the hamstring. A couple more. Okay. Let's grab the toe, pull the toe to the knee. One hand on the elbow, straight back to start. Big breath at the top. You breathe out as you round your back, head goes down, pull your elbow to your knee. Hold. Your knee stays locked. If you can't lock it, grab that ankle. If you've got a band at home, you can put a band in and just pull those toes towards you. Keep hold of those toes. We're going to go into that medial hamstring stretch, adductor. Middle of your body, big breath in. Breathe out as you sweep through the front. Hold that position. Big breathing. And release. Again, that's that adductor stretch or groin stretch. Extremely tight area, as you probably can feel. Let's go right side. Left heel into groin, point and pull, point and pull. Loosening Achilles, stretching that calf muscle. Again with the hamstring, focus on that breathing. Very important we keep those hammies stretched out. Couple more. Okay, so toe to knee, grab the toe, arm on elbow, big breath at the top, breathe out, down we go, round your back, head stays down, pull your toes to your knee, elbow to knee. Big breathing. Keep hold of those toes, middle of your body, hand out to the side, big breath at the top. Breathe out as we sweep through the front. Head stays down. Keep your knee locked if you can. For those who can't hold the toes, grab your ankles. Hold. And we gently come up and release that stretch. Well done guys, always a tricky one that. We're going to stay with hip flexor and hamstrings. Let's go onto one knee. So we're going to go onto our right knee, left leg forward. So right glute nice and tight. Do not let go of that glute muscle. Protect your lower back throughout the stretch. So weight and heel. We're going to drive our knee forward. Push the right hip bone to the ground. The knee that's down, that's the arm we reach across with. Again, we're reaching with that arm. Open up the ribs again. Stretch the lats. Top of the hip. All the way through hip flexor into the top of the quad. It's a multifunctional stretch. Other arm and hand is limp. The hand that's up comes down. Grab the toe with the left hand and tilt heel to bum. Lock your knee in again. Back into that hamstring. Elbow to knee if you can. Again, if you're in this position, the knee's not locked in, still grab the toes. Just work on getting your bum down towards your heel. Hold. And release it. Good. Other side. Right leg forward, weight in that right heel, left bum cheek tight. Drive the right knee forward, left hip bone to the ground. Knee that's down, it's the arm you reach across with. Reach. Other arm, hand, shoulder relaxed. And limp. Retreat. Breathe into it. Push the hip down to the ground. The arm that's up comes down, grab your right toe again, tilt back to heel, lock your knee in. Elbow to knee. Head stays down throughout the movement. Nice breathing. And gently release and come up position. Great guys. Great stretch to the hamstring. Practice that one. Right, let's go quads. So again, standing quad stretch. We're going to start with the right leg. So left leg, weight and heel, slightly soften knee, gently bring that right heel up. It's going to challenge your balance ever so slightly. Catch the knees at the bottom if you can. Grab the foot with both hands. As you pull the shoulder blades back, extend the hip bone forward. Keep the knees soft on the standing leg. Again, it will be challenging the ankle joint. So focus on breathing, focus on balance. Push the hip bone forward. Stretch the quad from the top all the way down to the knee and release. Other side, so left turn. Get your balance. Woo, a bit shaky this morning. Grab the foot, both hands, knee to knee. Push the hip bone forward, shoulders back and retracted. Nice long neck. Don't bury that chin. Again, challenging that right ankle. Great work for the ankle. Working all those stabilizing muscles. Again, keep pushing hip bone forward. 2 more seconds. And release. Okay, we're going to go into a calf stretch. Let's just go into a step calf stretch today. The Okay, so find a step anywhere in the house. Hop on, let's start right foot. So toes onto the step, drop your ankle down, just relax the Achilles, push gently down into the base of the heel. Okay, and hold. Get that stretch, try not bounce. So initial stretch down and hold, weighted heel. Very important we stretch the Achilles and calf. Generally if they're tight, that tightness is going to transcend all the way up into hamstrings, glutes. And release, other side. Toe one corner, drop that heel. Hold that stretch. Keep your breathing. Good 20-second hold. Nice stretch with the calf. Lengthen that tendon underneath. And release. Okay, we're going to finish with 5 ragdoll roll downs. Okay, and nice and loose. Soft knees, big breath at the top. Breathe out, chin to chest, and drop to the floor. Ragdoll drop. Shoulders relaxed, head relaxed, arms, hands limp. Breathe in, breathe out. Round that spine up. Slowly does it. And drop. Breathe in, breathe out. Couple more. And out. And let's go last one. Breathe in at the top. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out as you round the back up. Slowly. Shoulders, head, and chin. Right guys, hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for Dan Hughes. He's coming up next. 7:30 tonight. Stay tuned for Pilates. Hope you guys have a great day. Get out into the gardens. Get out into that sun. It's beautiful out there. And yeah, stay positive. Keep moving. Catch you later.